Big E.
I know, right?
Yes.
What was it like being able to work with him?
I mean, so much of what you were saying before is iconic. I mean, I've grown up on Eddie. He's done so many remarkable things that have never been done again. So it was very much, you know, I need to be professional and be on point and make sure that I don't waste this man's time.
Exactly. That's how he leave you feeling. That is
seriously.
for sure.
You show up. You show up for legends.
That's right.
Yeah.
That deserves an applause, y'all. Listen. Woo! Okay, now we were talking about Saturday Night Live.
Oh my gosh.
You got to host.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
It was crazy because, first of all, I mean, it was a great opportunity. SNL has been around forever. I love doing sketch comedy. And I just remember being pregnant and being like, okay, I'm gonna reveal it on the show tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you saved it for that moment?
I did, because I kept thinking to myself, like, when am I going to, you know, say that I'm pregnant? When, you know, you don't want to be like, I'm gonna announce it, but you know, you do gotta let folks know. And so I was like, do I do it with pictures online? No, that doesn't feel right. Like, do I say it just... And then I heard I was gonna be hosting. I said, this is when I'll do it.
What was it like being at the 50? What was that like?
Oh my gosh, it was incredible. And seeing you do it again was insane in person. It was really a fun show. I didn't know what to expect, you know, because sometimes, you know, you don't know what the events are, even though obviously SNL is a great show. It's like, what does it mean that it's the 50th? What type of vibe are we gonna do? Going down the memory lane. I mean, I was sitting next to David Letterman, we hanging out, Drew Barrymore in front, we all just kicking back, having fun. It was really a cool show. They put a wonderful show together.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did.
So good. Ooh, I should have been there. Man, I'm mad I didn't.
You was working.
Yeah,
I know, I already know.
But hearing
Have
about
you
it.
ever hosted?
You know what, Eddie? It's funny you asked that. They wanted me to host Saturday Night Live.
You should host and be the musical guest.
Yes!
Slow down. Slow down. Thank you.
Come on, Chi-Town.
Hold on, Eddie, wait, slow down. Oh, you just made me nervous. Okay, so they wanted me to host right after Dreamgirls. But y'all, if you didn't know, public speaking was my biggest fear. So I was like, I was completely intimidated. And I was like, no, I turned it down. But now that you mention it, now, I may feel more prepared. Ooh, but the thought of it stresses me out.
OMG, you would kill it.
You think so?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, okay. With your encouragement, I'll make her do it.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Shrek now? I heard there's another
gosh.
Shrek movie coming. Is that true?
Yeah, we're making
Oh my goodness. You gonna give us the voice donkey again?
Yeah, I'm doing Donkey again. And we're doing Shrek, and then we're doing just a donkey movie, too.
Really?
Just a donkey.
Wow.
I cannot wait to relive this moment with my son.
Yes. Could you imagine?
You know, because I grew up watching Shrek movies.
We all did.
And now I get to take him to a Shrek movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. What can you tell us about it, if anything?
Well, I tell you, with the Shrek movies, you don't really get this, you don't get a script, and you don't know what the story is. It's like you come in and they'll tell you what the scene is, and they might show you some drawings and tell you this is what's going to be happening, and then you just go in and do it. And you don't even know what
That's so true.
You don't know what it's connected to.
Oh, okay.
With big animation, it is like that. And then sometimes they'll change the script mid-time.
They did that twice already with Shrek. It was like we came back. The last time I came back, they said, okay, we're going to be doing this, that, and that, and this. And I said, what about that other stuff? I said, oh, we threw that all out.
Oh.
We started all this. And I was, you threw all that?
do that.
That was some good that I had. I said, no, we threw that all out and we started over. This is better here. So we're going to do this. We started all over.
And another exciting thing, Zendaya is going to be a part of it?
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
Now, she's your daughter?
No, she's Shrek and Fiona's daughter.
I can't wait to see this storyline, whichever one they choose.
Yes, this is going to be amazing. Now, has your son ever seen Shrek?
No, he hasn't seen Shrek yet. He's mainly
He's too young.
But honestly, guys, but wait a minute.
He's so cute.
Look at my son!
So precious.
So,
Wow, he got big.
He did.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
and he met Eddie, had no clue that he was talking to Eddie.
Still.
It was
He's
crazy.
still at one of those ages.
Adorable.
When I tell you that now he's watching Nemo, y'all, he watches Nemo. He actually watches Peter Pan. I think he's a vintage baby. He watched the old Peter Pan. He be like, Pan, Peter Man.
I love you so
It's
much.
so cute. Look at my baby.
And I hear you get serious about his birthday parties. You threw him a big, gigantic birthday party for his second birthday?
Guys, it's too much, because what was I doing with this?
Oh, this is serious.
And it's so funny because I said to all my friends, I said, oh, we're just gonna do something small at the house.
This is small.
One thing led to another, honey. It was a bash. We had a little racing car thing for him,
beautiful.
bouncy house. Honestly, what it really turns into, guys, and I'm sure y'all all know with kids, family communion. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's a reunion
Yes.
for family
Hey, what
to
was that
celebrate
guy?
his life.
That guy, what's that guy's name that was dancing with us? That guy.
Oh, Blippy.
Blippy, yeah, I see that.
My
You got
son-
Eddie excited. Look at him.
No, I was always
Kids know
Blippy.
Blippy.
I got a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old.
Them kids, Blippy is Jay-Z to them. Blippy
6 and
showed
8.
up. My son was like, I said, son, are you all right? Blippy. Blippy.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Blippy
this
is-
guy,
yeah,
and this
Blippy
ain't even a
is-
real Blippy, son, but you don't know.
Exactly.
This
He's
just some
just
dude.
like Blippy, but look how happy his son is. Yeah, even though.
He had a good time. That's what
When he
it's
gets
about.
older, he's gonna realize he's gonna be looking at pictures and go, hey, that wasn't Blippy.
Now, Eddie, you just got married. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are your kids and grandkids at the wedding?
All my kids and grandkids were
My
there.
girl,
yeah.
Bria.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
Everybody was there except Angels, because she's in London. She was in London, but everybody else was there.
Oh, my God.
What a mighty celebration.
Look at all those babies.
Congratulations.
A blessing.
All
a full
blessings.
house.
A
I know
full
that's
house
right.
of blessings.
Such a blessing.
Yeah.
And Keke, talk about blessings. You have had such an amazing year, just amazing career. Let's give this woman her credit. Okay? You are someone that we all love. You were Entertainer of the Year for the NAACP Image Awards. What does that mean to you?
It was amazing. I mean, anytime you could be within your community and be celebrated, it has such a deep meaning. You know, I've loved all the work that I've done. I've always wanted to make sure that I represented it in the best way that I could. You know, if Cedric the Entertainer didn't already had a name, I'd be Keke Palmer the Entertainer. Singing, dancing, acting. So it was just an honor. It was a wonderful night. It really was.
That is awesome. Okay, and Eddie, Ryan Reynolds recently said you should have won the Oscar for Nutty Professor.
Said that.
Really, that's
And we all agree.
No. Guys, all
about
those,
it, Keke.
as a kid, I don't even think I knew that the Clump family wasn't all you.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite thing.
That
when
is so
people
true.
don't realize what's going on and see me and be like, oh, that was me. And they go, what? And they have to go see the movie again. That's my
Those
favorite
characters
thing.
were so grounded. And obviously, one of my favorite parts is when you're going in between the professor and Buddy Love. How could you have been doing
Yes.
that back and forth and
Yeah.
back and forth?
And how long did it take you to do
It
all
took-
of that?
When I'm going back and forth?
Yes.
That
Yes, I can.
Yeah, that might have
Oh, I can. Yes, I can.
Can you let us speak?
Oh, so
Wait. I know, I get excited because Eddie here, we excited together, I know.
Because-
But what was it like how do you even prepare? Because think about it, if you're playing one character, y'all, it's very time consuming. For you to play the whole cast?
It was time consuming.
Wow. And then you're doing ad libs, I'm sure. So then they must remember what you said to who, to
No,
what.
I remember what I said, and I have what I did the day before in my ear. So I'll be looking at a tennis ball, and
A tennis ball?
And what I said the day before is in my ear, so I'll be talking to the tennis ball.
Yes.
Yeah, you deserve that Oscar.
Well,
Period. Talking to a damn tennis ball. All of those characters. Speaking of which, you have played so many iconic roles over the years. We gotta have a moment, y'all. Let's not
We do.
give the legend his credit. Okay, Norbit. How many Norbit lovers in the house? Dr. Dolittle, Nutty Professor, Dream Girls. This is my favorite, The Golden Child. I love that movie.
Golden
Golden Child.
My favorite, one of my
What's
all-time
yours?
Trading Places.
Oh.
Trading Places is excellent.
Absolutely incredible.
Coming to America.
Come on now.
Beverly Hills Cop. I mean, the list goes on and on. Dolomite is my name.
Oh, Eddie, it's too much.
Do you have a favorite? Out of all the stuff you've done?
A favorite?
Yeah.
I don't know if a favorite. I think if I could only take one movie to represent me, I would take Nutty Professor.
Come on.
Because you do it all. That's right.
There's so much going on.
That's fair, right?
Honestly, because he was covering all bases: drama, comedy, family, even some trauma. I mean, Nutty Professor was trying to get over some stuff. You know what I mean? He was trying to get his life
You
right.
know what I like in Nutty Professor too? The relationship between his parents, because his father is impotent, he can't get it. So having that whole thing where she's like, why don't you take some Viagra? Just to be playing out. When I was doing that scene, I had to sit on the bed and look dejected because my husband couldn't get an erection. So I was like, this is a strange place to be in right now.
But you're so great at what you do. We could see your passion, and that's why you're such a legend and an icon. Ain't this amazing, y'all? We get to sit here with Eddie Murphy and Keke Palmer. This is crazy. I don't take these moments lightly. Now, Keke, you've been doing this since you were like your son's age, pretty much. I mean, True Jackson, VP. Let's talk about that. Will you ever play her again?
I would love to. I mean, what's happening with True? You know, she started out as the vice president at 15. Does she have her own company now? Does she own Mad Style?
That's a good question.
I would love to have these questions answered. Nickelodeon.
Okay.
Universal.
We want to know. And we're now joined by the amazing director of The Pickup, Tim Story. Great job. Let me say that.
Thank you.
Tim, can you tell everyone what the film is about?
So it stars, of course, Eddie Murphy and also Pete Davidson. They play armored truck drivers, and they become the mark of one lovely Keke Palmer as she plans this heist, this casino heist. So, and then craziness goes on, and as you can
It definitely
imagine.
goes on. What was it like for you to be able to work with Eddie Murphy?
Well, I'm gonna mirror what I'm gonna mirror what he's an icon. But what's cool about, we hear a lot about comedians always talking about how much he makes an impact on them. What sometimes you don't hear is how he's impacted filmmakers. So it's like a lot of what I do is, he's a big reason why I make the movies I've made. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I'm Eddie Murphy. So, Eddie, were you a fan of Pete Davidson before?
Yeah, I thought he was funny. I watched the show all the time, Saturday Night Live still, and I always thought he was funny. Absolutely.
And he looked up to Eddie a lot, too. It was really cool seeing y'all two together.
It was great.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, because he would throw stuff at Eddie and he'd throw it right back out.
Yeah.
It's a great matchup. I love watching it, too. Now, what was it like being his love interest, Pete Davidson?
Well, I didn't expect you to ask that. It was cool. He honestly is very chill, nice guy, I know he's very popular with the ladies. So I've heard. But it was cool. We had a good time. It was fun. Very fun movie to film.
Now, how much... Look at him. You just as tickled as you want to be. What you laughing at, Eddie?
Ladies,
That's funny.
that's funny the way she hit that. I understand he's very popular with the ladies. So I hear.
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you the craziest thing that happened on set. That makes me think of this. So we're filming this scene. It's about to be a very deep monologue scene, but the movie is a comedy. So I'm talking to Tim, and I'm like, I don't know if I should go too deep, how I should be. Eddie overhears, he steps in, he's like, this is a big moment in the movie. This is the moment where it all makes sense. You got to bring it home. So after I heard that, I'm like, oh, I got to be serious. Eddie said, I got to come with the acting. I'm about to give Angela Bassett. So I get into this monologue. I'm in the scene. I'm knowing it. I'm like, oh, I feel the vibe. I'm coming to the end of the monologue, and I'm like, I'm just going to reset once I get out of it. I'm just go back into it again. Out the corner of my eye, I see Tim. He getting a little emotional. I'm like, okay, I'm doing good. Then suddenly, Eddie's like, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, he's clapping? I'm killing this. So I break character, and I'm like, thank you so much. And he's like, I'm acting. You guys!
Girl, I did not expect you to say that.
When I tell you, I was like, Keke, get it together. Go
You're
back into the
tickle,
monologue.
Eddie.
When I tell you he gagged me, he gagged me to the ground. I'm acting.
I was. My character was clapping like, oh yeah, that was it. But she thought I was clapping for real. She was like, oh, thank you.
Like,
Thank
wow.
you. But you did turn it out in that scene.
Oh, thank you.
Because what happened before that was you were trying to figure out something to do with the gun.
Yes.
It was like trying to do some cool with the gun. It was like, no, not the gun, the scene. And then that's how that turned into that.
Exactly, and that's how I got where I got, because you told me own it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He said, own that moment. Don't make it about the gun. Don't make it about nothing else. Make it about the emotion. And
You
that's what I
owned
did.
every moment. You did.
There you go.
I can't wait for them to see that scene.
Yes. Because this was your first time playing the villain.
First time. But I'll say, my villain, she has heart and character.
Yeah, you ain't really a hardcore villain. He's nice.
She's not a hardcore
She's a
villain.
nice villain. You know.
She's a nice villain.
Because she's noble. She's like a villain like Robin Hood is villain.
Yes!
She's a good villain.
I'm an anti-hero.
Yeah,
Okay.
She's an anti-hero.
Now, Eddie, I thought you said you were done with doing action movies.
I thought I
after
was.
Beverly Hills Cop.
I thought I was after Beverly Hills Cop. I was like, man, I ain't jumping off no more. And running and jumping, but I just wind up doing it again.
Yeah. What made you change your mind?
Love it.
No, so I'll be like, I'm not doing it anymore. Then if someone has an idea and it's like, okay, it makes sense to, all right, I'll do something.
Okay. Well, did y'all do your own stunts?
Oh, absolutely not.
I tried to do as much as I could. They don't let you do too much.
No, not too much.
Okay.
You don't have to force me. You don't have to just ask me twice. I'm like, I'll do stuff that make it look like, but I'm not trying to get hurt. They have people that do that stuff.
Right.
Even when I was young, I didn't jump off stuff. I'm not trying
So
to.
you damn sure ain't
I've
doing
never
it now.
been one of those actors that's, when we did Dreamgirls, Fatima was the
Fatima.
choreographer.
Oh,
yes.
She was like, yeah, we're gonna get it so you can do the full split. And I was like, oh, no, we ain't gonna be doing it.
Not me.
Oh, my goodness.
Had me doing the split. I'd still be on the stage.
Oh, my goodness. Now, Keke, I heard you got a song on the ending credits.
Yeah!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did that come about?
They were looking for music for the movie, and
I heard she had an album or some
I
stuff,
love that.
and I just said, well, I have to. I don't even think we told her.
no.
So
At some
it's a
point she was
surprise?
gonna find out, but we didn't even tell her. We just
Is it new stuff?
yeah.
Yes, this was from, I do like a satirical group called Diva Girl, and this is from their album. And so yeah, it's Leave You, it's Leave, which one is it? Rock With You?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rock With You, yeah. So I'm excited, I love that, yes.
So we can expect more music from you in the future?
Oh yes, honey.
You got an album coming? Tell us about it.
It's on the way.
We want every bit of you in every form, okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
And Tim, you are one of the highest grossing black directors in
That's
Hollywood. How does that feel? What does that mean to you?
It's just great when you know that people have seen some of the stuff you've done and enjoyed it. I love making people laugh. I kind of choose comedy on purpose. And I like making people laugh, make you forget your problems.
I feel like this is like full circle for us because I did my first role in Barbershop 2 and you did Barbershop 1.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
And we just
So we just meet each other, but we're in the same universe. So.
Oh. Well, next time you do another comedy, I may be ready to, do
Absolutely.
You think I could do it, Eddie? Just a little bit?
You can do anything.
Thank you.
But you also gave us a
thank
song
you.
at the end of
I
Think
love
Like
how
a
she
Man.
said that.
What you say?
Think Like a Man. You gave us the
Shout it
Act
was.
like
title
a
track.
woman and think like a man. Yes!
We all connected. Oh my goodness.
You ate that.
Did I do
Yeah.
okay?
Girl, you already know you sang the house down.
Keke imitation, you doing something. Will y'all come back again to see us?
I would love that.
Absolutely.
This has been a dream. It's such an honor to have you here, Eddie. Will you come back
thank you
again?
so much,
Thank you, and thank you, Tim.
Absolutely.
Keke, you know you that girl.